Actually,
Just do the different freaking thing every single time.
Wait, can I just do the tongue thing that I always do?
The tongue thing?
That'll be our intro.
That'll be the intro? You're killing me slowly. Like,
what's
internally.
going on, Nate? Tell me about it.
I'm just kidding.
You could honestly turn it up more.
Oh, you want it up more?
Yeah.
I'm looking at the audio file. You could turn it up more. As long as Kevin's not screaming, you're fine.
You could honestly
That's fine.
No, it's just, yeah.
Yeah,
I was just hearing some background noise.
Out of curiosity, can you hear all of us?
Yeah,
Can
just
you-
Are you sure?
Yep.
Can you really
Are you
hear?
sure?
Welcome
Yeah.
to the captain's
yeah.
quarters.
When Kevin actually...
Welcome to the captain's quarters.
Do you want that to be... Okay, you know how I said don't scream?
Yeah.
That was like all peeking.
Nice.
It was you. I know we're in a building where no one else is here, but
Alright,
this
so
is not at all.
what am I doing?
This isn't a building.
I don't know,
This
just...
is,
give
your
me
house
one.
is a
I
fucking
need
building.
something.
Alright, so...
Okay, when you start the intro...
No, give me.
Do an old woman's voice.
Okay,
Like this.
Wait, I can do the old man's voice. Welcome to the captain's quarters, you boos.
This is your boy Jesse Stuke.
Oh, that killed me.
Welcome to the captain's quarters. How can I help you on today's meal?
Because I want to be more energetic, so
Yeah.
we might be peaking too much if we...
I mean, that's fine. Like, worst case scenario, I kill myself later. But, you know...
Wait, that's worst case.
I thought that was
Don't hit the
option.
table! Smash, smash, smash.
What, dude? You're forcing my hand here.
Or-
You're literally forcing my
Okay,
hand.
okay, are you ready
Alright,
for this?
I need one.
Wait,
Do the Jesse voice, smoker voice.
Okay, give me like a 3, 2, 1, and I'll start the timer.
Wait a second. I need like this voice is what we're going for.
Yeah, that sounds
Alright.
about right.
All right.
Okay.
So 3. Oh, we already started. Ah, shit. All right. Welcome to the captain's quarters. I'm your friendly neighborhood smoker here to help you out today. My name's Kevin, and yeah.
My name's Nate.
My name's Mike.
And it's Jesse.
You said that so, like,
I need you
kinda
to.
sad.
I need you to.
you were smiling, but I don't believe you were
I need
happy.
you to speak up and not think.
And he already wants to mess
I
with the
never
mic.
think.
All right.
Did you unplug it? Did you unplug your earbuds? Is that
Did-
what just happened?
Do we gotta do that again?
No, we don't
No,
have to
I
do it
didn't make
again. We're
noise.
Do it
fine.
again.
We peeked because he knocked it, but who cares? I'll fix it later when I kill myself.
Do it again.
Whoa.
Whoa, this is getting super serial. So, guys, I know how I want to start this off already. Which one do you guys prefer? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Is that a fucking question?
Please tell me.
I'm
you're
gonna
right.
have to agree with
I'm
Jesse.
pretty sure
Is
he
that a
just asked you a
fucking
question.
This.
Get out of my house.
So, which one do you prefer?
Get out of my fucking house.
Which one do you
Yeah,
prefer?
which one do you?
Obviously, Willy Wonka.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Willy Wonka is the better one.
Charlie's
Is
Chocolate
that even a
Factory.
debate? Like, can
Why
you
is-
even debate?
Yeah, why did
the
you
chocolate
ask
If
that?
somebody
factories?
says they prefer Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I literally want to drop kick him in the mouth sideways.
And I'm gonna laugh when somebody in the comments says, "Yeah, I prefer that one," and then you're gonna
I'll
have to
find 'em.
find
I'll
them.
find 'em.
You're gonna have to go all the way over there and bumfuck wherever and find them.
I'll have to grow a beard just for the occasion, and I'll find them.
We're gonna have to hire someone new to replace you because you'll be in jail when you kill someone over the fact that they said Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is better.
That movie was ass compared to the original.
I agree
It is,
entirely.
Yeah. So what's next on Chopping Block?
Oh, I don't
we
have-
got-
I don't
since
have
we
any.
had that.
Well, all right.
we,
So I have a great thing to bring up. Jesus
Stop hitting
Christ.
it.
Why do you gotta? Why are you doing that?
You keep,
I just
okay,
keep hitting my head.
for context, because we still don't have video because we're dumb. First of all, we're in a new location, secret location, it's Jesse's house. You know, no one knows where that
Oh
is.
my.
Who's Jesse? And then yeah, that's about it. And then Nate keeps hitting the earbuds so he can listen to all of us through the mic, and it's just annoying.
Okay,
I know
so
I'm gonna have to fix
Blood and Wine comes out Tuesday for Witcher 3.
And you'll be the only one who actually is playing it.
No,
Yes.
because I still haven't beaten Heart of Stone or the base game.
And I haven't played any of the base games
But-
aside from Gwent.
I was talking to our pal Zach while we were working, and he was saying that the expansion alone is 30 hours, which is twice the size of Uncharted 4 at $15 of price.
Yeah, okay, did he say this out of spite?
No.
Because one of the times I brought up Uncharted 4, he's like, Witcher 3 is much bigger.
I'm just saying, like, I think that's phenomenal. I wanted to hear your opinion about
What-
that.
my opinion.
Like, the amount of effort that CD Projekt Red puts into their games exceeds most developers.
I mean, I
think.
don't disagree. They're fantastic. I'm not, but it's like, it goes back to the comment I made about the base game. The base game is great for people who want that big of a world, but the world is just too fucking big for me. And it's like, I know that for a lot of people that seems like a stupid complaint to have, but I spent most of the time playing Gwent because I didn't know where to go. I just was
You'd
like,
probably pay for Gwent if it was
if it was like Hearthstone,
microtransactions.
it would be my Hearthstone in reality if that was
Hearthstone's fucking great.
exactly. But
How much money did you drop on that?
A lot between somewhere between a lot and way too much.
Yeah, please don't actually say the amount, otherwise
I wish I knew the exact amount.
Eventually, you will find out.
It probably hurt my feelings because I probably haven't made that much in my lifetime.
Nate, think I spent $1,275 on League of Legends alone.
That's more than I've had in my lifetime. It's like I get to like.
No, you
I
spent
don't know
that
what
much
it's-
to go to like RTX.
True.
Yeah.
No, not that much. I was like $1 under. Let's be honest.
Except we won't have to pay for it. We'll have creator badges.
Oh, see, obviously we're gonna have our own booth one day.
Yeah, we're just gonna be sitting there, like, you know, with our gigantic E-Peens out in front of like 300 people. It's like, oh my gosh, we made it this far. Thank you, Allah.
Now we're British.
300
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Only 300 people go to
Yeah,
RTX.
what show is that where they all pretending to like become British?
That's like
because
half
they're
of YouTube.
fans?
Yeah.
It's like we're gonna sit next to Couch Shop and RTX and be like, guys, we made it. We're creators just like you. They're gonna be like, who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
What are you pointing at?
Is it a fucking bug?
I don't know. It could be a bug.
Jesus.
Why would you do that? Why? That was so. How loud was that?
I'm so loud.
There's no fixing that. There's no like getting rid of that noise. That is a bug, though. I give you credit.
Well, he killed it.
He killed the bug. I'm gonna flick it.
I had to be the savior.
The bug is gone. That is gonna be so annoying to hear.
It was like a bolt of lightning in my ear.
I had
Even
to
though
be...
there's no video, the only part, like the only animated part of the video is just gonna be.
Can you make the thumbnail like be a really poorly drawn picture of Kevin, but with Kevin's actual face, and he's just swatting at like a giant bug, and that's
Try.
that's the theme. That's
It'll
the
be a
theme.
drawn bug.
It'll be a drawn bug.
Yeah.
Kevin will draw the bug.
Like that thing just dropped from the ceiling.
Yeah, the thing went like full ninja mode, randomly got on the table, and Nate's like afraid of anything that could crawl, including babies.
Damn, babies.
And-
Have you seen Puppy Monkey Baby?
We
That
don't-
thing was
that thing is
terrifying.
It's fucking
I thought we were
terrifying.
done talking about that. Like
Alright,
no
that
one's
thing
talking
gave
about
me
it.
nightmares.
That thing
I
is
literally had a dream that it was
so
attacking
fucking
me.
weird.
I had a
I don't
weird
know,
dream
man.
the other day.
That's...
Alright,
I don't know.
Mike, what's
What
your
night-
weird dream?
Yeah, what is your...
It was actually like when I told you because I stayed up all night and I woke up the next. I went to bed at like 9 in the morning
Yeah.
and I fell asleep and my dream was I was talking to a narwhal, right? And me and the narwhal were just kind of chilling.
Why is it that your dreams always consist of some random, non-existent thing? I mean, narwhals do exist,
Are
but...
you saying rams don't exist?
No, no,
The
no.
Ram dream?
No, fuck your
rams
abs.
in the road don't exist.
Are you telling me a ram has never been in a road before? Because I
Not here.
not
Not
here.
here.
No, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why would you even dream about it if you don't know about it?
And why
Anywho.
did it scare you?
Yeah.
Because it's a ram in the road. It was
We
chasing
gotta
it.
continue with
Okay,
Mike's story.
So I was hanging out with this narwhal in a bar, right?
What was his name?
It was like Steve or
Well,
something.
what was
I
the
think
bar
it was
like?
like
Fuck Steve.
yeah. So it was like me and the narwhal were
Were
like
you
just-
having drinks at the bar?
I wasn't having anything, but the narwhal was like going crazy.
Oh, okay.
He was just like I don't even know the names
I
of
mean, he
fancy
is a
drinks,
rainbow.
but he was just like chugging random drinks, and then all of a sudden, no shit, this one girl just walks up to him, and was like, "Hey, I want to fucking fight you," and then transformed into a giant Terminator robot, like literally just like morphed like the T-1000 I think it was from Terminator 2, and then it was just her and the narwhal battling it out, and the narwhal just like soared like.
When you
You
tell
can't-
me stories like this is why I'm scared of you.
Yeah.
You're
Wasn't
very
there-
unpredictable.
Yeah.
Didn't
How-
you have a dream once where like a narwhal was actually Barack Obama or something?
Yes, that was a dream I had.
How does that even work?
Well, secretly Barack Obama took off his mask and was like making narwhal noises. I don't know what a
Like
narwhal
porpoises
I was gonna make a
noise?
narwhal. What do narwhals make?
Porpoise
Narwhals are
noise?
real, right?
Yeah.
So you're like non-existent animal.
Well, I mean, most of them are not existent.
Rams are real.
Not to me. I haven't seen a ram, therefore they don't
do you
exist.
want to
You've
explain
never been
that
to
dream
a
to the audience?
What no, it's just
The
I'm,
ram.
I'm talking. Oh, the ram. Okay, so the dream was I think it was Jesse was in the car with me, and we're driving in the car, and all of a sudden I just yelled, "There's a ram in the road!" Tiny little ram just goes, meh. Just like, it was like a baby ram or whatever. So
And then he wakes up.
yeah, I swerved past it. It kept going. All of a sudden, Jesse turns around and looks at me like dead on in the eyes, just like, it's chasing us. I turned around and I just see this little ram go, rah, 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 rah. And then I woke up and I don't understand it to this day. Like, if you
Didn't you wake up in a cold sweat?
it was terrifying.
Like it was a nightmare.
Like, I gotta say, that was probably like the most scared I was in a dream ever in my life.
But the ram was like the size of the tire of the van.
It was actually like 12 because it was like a baby, like newborn baby ram.
What?
Just like, eh. It was scary.
That makes no
What do you
sense.
mean it makes no sense?
Why? No.
Why were you so scared?
He was chasing
You could have
us.
just flicked in.
Yeah, you could have literally got out of your car and the ram would have went,
I don't know,
right?
Jesse, why were you so scared? You were in the dream
it's
terrified.
Yeah, but I didn't. If I had that dream, I would have woke up, laughed, wondered who drugged me, and then went back to bed.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, you see, I'm afraid of spiders, but some spiders are like smaller than my fingertip.
So is he? Do we need to find like the name of the phobia where you're scared of rams?
Ramophobia.
Ramophobia.
Ramophobia. It's also like a sex thing because you're just
Yeah.
worried that someone's gonna ram you.
Just kind of slide it in your butt.
Just
Just randomly.
No,
No.
You're like, ooh.
no that's a
Someone's in
completely
my
different
butt.
thing.
No. No.
Someone just randomly entered me.
I like how
Nobody
we started this.
I've been randomly entered. Ooh.
We were not even 10
Penetration
minutes
is commencing.
in. Oh god. And we
Ooh.
went from, hey Mike, I want to know your opinion on The Witcher 3 new DLC being cheaper than Uncharted 4 to there was a ram and it was terrifying. Like I
don't think I would ever be scared of that dream.
I'm telling you this right now, it is terrifying. Like it's kind of like as a kid I was bit by a dog in the armpit, right?
The arm.
In the armpit, it was terrifying, but it wasn't like a massive dog. It was just literally at a weird place to get bitten, right? But it's like right there, just it was like
Yeah,
ah.
I mean, when
I
I
would
was
have laughed.
Not during the bite, hopefully. Hopefully, there's not something biting you. Just
I'm bleeding.
Well, just yeah, I
Doesn't
feel
have-
like you would laugh at that because
Well,
you'd be
no,
like,
'cause when I was a
yes,
little
I'm
kid-
dying.
When I was a little kid, a German Shepherd that was literally bigger than me jumped on top of me, pinned me to the ground, and then just latched onto my face.
oh my,
That was
why? It was like a face hugger from Alien. It's just slowly
no,
trying
like,
to.
it literally it bit my face and then wouldn't let go. And I like my entire family were at my aunt's house, and she has like a huge like a couple acres of land. There's like this huge hill. They were down the hill at the lake with music playing, and I screamed so loud from in the house, like so far away that they heard me.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, and they all came running, and like it took like 4 people to get the dog off of me.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry again.
Yeah,
no,
why
I mean
do you think I don't like dogs?
that's true. I mean, I'm trying to think of an opportunity.
Have I not told any of you this
No,
story?
I've heard
No.
this story like 310
Well,
times.
I've
Jesse, I've
known
only
the
known you
longest.
for like 7 years now. It's like, how would I know this story?
Has it been 7 years?
It's been a long
Yeah, it's been a
time.
long time.
It's been a really long. We like for a little bit of context on like who we are. 'Cause I
6
feel like
years.
it's like 6
It's
years.
6 years.
Yeah, 6 years, almost
Because
7.
I met you freshman year, didn't I?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like a little like we didn't really explain this our first podcast. You think the first podcast would have been that introduction to us podcast, right?
No, that's when we get famous, and then
Yeah.
people want to know who
And then
we
they're
are.
like, "Who are you?" I mean, we
Yeah,
4
nobody cares
subscribers,
about us,
dude.
yeah.
As of right now, we have 4, and I'm pretty sure 3
Well,
of those were us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless Kevin was one.
What?
Did you subscribe to our channel?
No.
Okay, then who's the 4th person?
Dude, we
Shiloh.
ever
Shiloh's
ran
the fourth.
Oh, Shiloh. Okay, never mind. Shiloh, we hate you. No, I kid. No, but we've known each other for a multitude of years. We all hated each other for about now.
Yeah.
Oh, we still hate each
For
other
about now.
for about now.
Yeah.
As of like this
yeah.
second.
We never got it. Like, you know, Captain America: Civil War. We're like a really low budget version of that. Like, we don't even have video. Like, that's us in the movie theater. Really low budget Civil War. In that situation, I'd hope I'd be Spider-Man.
No, you'd probably be
A douchebag.
War Machine because nobody really pays attention to you.
I mean, to be
Yeah, I
fair,
forgot he existed.
he was better in that than he was in Age of Ultron,
yeah.
where he made one like little like, "Woo, War Machine, right back at you," and I was like, "Why?"
Well, the tank story though was pretty good. And he made the
It was
like
his
when
mask.
people started
I
laughing, he
like
made the face. He's just
tanks.
like, yeah.
Like tank.
I picked up a tank and I put it down.
I did it.
I did it. Oh man, I don't even that punchline joke was just so not funny. It was just the fact that he was so proud of it that made that joke funny.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys? Because we got Doctor Strange coming up. Anything you guys are looking at like, fuck Marvel, like
Like, what do you mean?
Oh, you're not just not like. I forgot who I was talking to. I really don't remember. Someone was like, I'm not excited for Doctor Strange now, just because you had Civil War where all the Avengers were together, and now you got like
Yeah. Well, I felt that way after seeing Civil War. Like, I just wanted Thor at that point.
because of Hulk.
Like I just want.
Kevin only wants to see Thor because of Hulk.
I fucking love Hulk. And
You're gonna walk in there and be like, man, that was Hulk. Planet Hulk was a great movie. It's like, no, we just walked out of Thor Ragnarok. It's like,
No.
Actually, I walked out wanting Spider-Man or Black Panther because I just saw them and they were fantastic, and I want more of them.
Now you don't want
And now I have to see Doctor Strange. Like, this isn't what I wanted.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch.
But
though.
yeah, it'll be
That's
cool.
why I'm not excited.
But it's
Why?
not what I
You
want
don't
right
like Benny
now.
Train Cumber Choo Choo?
That's exactly why I don't like him.
You
Why?
love trains though.
But
It's
you love
fucking
memes.
racist.
How's it racist?
Because he's British.
Because
Because he's British.
Yeah, and they're like,
That's the question I want answered. Do British people consider themselves a race?
no, that's an
it's not-
ethnicity.
They make fun of half of their They make fun of not make fun of. They make up half their language. Like in the English language, they're just like making up words as they go along.
Wait,
what?
what?
Tiddly bits is
no, isn't that us?
No, that's like literally there
Because we
are
talk-
British streamers who are like, yeah, no. In reality, we make up half the words that we
Didn't
say.
we put swag in the dictionary? Like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
we're making up
I
words.
I think
think we
everyone
make
makes
up
it.
I put
bay and...
hashtag in the dick.
That's slang words. We're talking about like normal everyday words that they just use. Like, did you get the tiddly bit bop?
the tiddly boop.
It's like, what does Gavin say all the time on Rooster Teeth? I know bell end is an actual term, but it's like I'm trying to think what it
Bell
is.
end, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's like
I've
the
heard-
tip of your cock. You know,
he has
bell
a,
end. That's the the tip of your dick.
I don't really
he,
care.
he has a word. They all have a word for penis, but I don't
Knob.
remember. Knob.
Knob.
Yeah, they say knob.
No, but I think knob. I think door.
Yeah, but that's not making up a knob is a word that exists.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
It's
think what it
technically
is.
slang.
But there's just like I can't be the only one who started it. They're like he just randomly like gets scared. He just says something. It's like there's no way that's actually British.
What, like tiddly whacker, hobknocker?
I know there was one time in an animated adventures he got scared from a balloon and just yelled "fuck a duck." And I was like, why? But I appreciate that more than anything. Gavin's like my favorite, so I appreciate him.
You can't pick favorites already. They're gonna ban us from RTX.
They're never gonna let. They're never
Birdie's
gonna
my
invite
favorite,
us.
wink.
Birdie's my favorite. Wink, wink, wink. Birdie, bring us, please pay for us. Now we're not. Let's get. Like I told you, we'll be next to Couch Up. Hey, it's good to see you. Who the hell are you? Rip. And then like Kevin will be like, I tried to touch your beard once. He's like, oh, it's you. Kevin, tell that story. I want to.
Alright, so me and Mike went down to RTX last year.
Mike and I.
Well, fuck
Shut the fuck up.
English and the language. But
Just
anyway,
making up sentences
My-
now.
me and Mike
Mike and I.
went to
Mike and
RTX. Went to RTX last year, and I wanted to do this like amazing quest for beards, but alas, going up to people that you look up to and watch in stream, asking them to touch their beards is kind of a weird thing. So Mike ended up pushing me at first to touch Gassy Mexican's beard.
I wouldn't
which,
say push. It was more like a shove.
yeah, I mean, it was a gentle nudge in the right direction. So I went RTX. I went around just touching people's beards, and we got to the creature booth, and I'm like, all right, I gotta touch beards here. So I started off with intern Joe's beard. Wait, I mean,
No, it was Nova was the first one.
no,
I swear he was.
No, he wasn't.
Really?
No, it was intern Joe and Spencer, and then because Nova and Dan were at the end of the booth, where like Steph and everybody was at the beginning with all the shirts and stuff.
I thought Nova was right in the
Fuck
middle. I
yourself.
honestly thought-
I just made a little burp noise. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, and then so I get to Nova. I'm like, listen, I'm on this quest for beards, and I need to touch yours. You're a prized possession right about now. And he's just like, no, your quest ends here. It's all going to stop. Your journey is over. I will end this right here and right now. And then I'm like, oh. And I got like pretty sad at that point. And I asked Dan, he's like, yeah, I'll let you touch my beard. And then I got a picture with him like touching his beard and stuff. And Nova just looks at me, he's like, Fine, I'll let you touch my beard, but I'm not going to look happy while you're doing it. So I ended up getting a picture touching Nova's beard, and that was pretty great.
You know that he
He just took
definitely
some effort.
he would have let you do it anyway. Like that was I'm sorry. You say you were sad. I thought it was like this is an obvious joke.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
Like, he's
still,
a funny guy.
Yeah.
He's really funny.
You know who's not a funny guy?
I know that. That's why we're not famous. You want- You know, I'm not a hardworking guy.
Meanwhile,
You.
Jesse's to the left of me, just making.
Jesse, what do you want to talk?
This is why we need video, because like I always make really weird faces at people when they're talking. To the point it's like a natural reaction. Like
It's just like your resting face.
Yeah,
What do you want to talk about,
What
Jesse?
do I want to talk about?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Don't you dare say booze.
Jesse wants to talk about the lack of sex that he gets now.
Fucking
Okay,
destroy.
I have a topic.
No, I asked Jesse. I didn't
No.
ask you.
All right,
Fuck
fine,
you.
I'm
Jesse.
not creative. Nate, go on.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not
You don't have to be
creative.
creative.
I'm
just
not
like-
creative, but I want to be part of a YouTube group. Nate, go on.
Okay, so
Bird.
how
That was a pretty deep
how do
bird.
you think a Mirror's Edge TV show would go?
Oh, I don't want to watch it. Make a story before you make a TV show.
But yeah, the
First
first
of
game
all,
did not have
Mirror's
any
Edge is,
story.
like, a first-person parkour game. Having that in a TV show would be pretty fucking.
I feel like
Yeah.
it would be an MTV
Dude,
show.
Would it be
maybe
first person?
Hardcore Henry. No, I don't think it'd be first
I
person.
really
His
don't
cutscenes
think
are not in
Hardcore
first
Henry
person.
is gonna be
Well,
good.
the cutscenes in general were like, did anybody care?
Yeah, they were
It's
like
like,
comic
look at
strips.
that first game. They were just the random comic strip, and I like the art style. But when there's no interesting context, I'm sure there's people out there who looked at Mirror's Edge 1 and loved the game and for the story. But I don't even care for the game in terms of gameplay, let alone the story.
Yeah, but there is a TV show in the works, I guess.
Oh, this is actually a thing happening.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just shooting out a topic that I wasn't interested in.
No, I assume it's just going to be about runners in general, rather than the chick from the game. I forgot her name. I should probably do some research.
That
But
one Asian chick on-
Yeah.
I mean, let's just do what because Easy Allies. Shout out to them because they're awesome. They do corrections at the beginning of their podcast. I don't want to copy them because they're perfect, but that was the thing where it's like, oh hey, I fucked up this many times. Let's read off how many times I screwed up. Except they're more family friendly than we are.
yeah,
I said cock like how many times?
Like at least
74.
It's like 7. Yeah.
But yeah, I assume we would just cover like runners in general, just people doing parkour. It'd be a parkour TV show.
So it would be on
Basically.
MTV.
Yeah.
Well, it's like look at the people. I mean, look at Quantum Break that tried the live action TV show, and I think it worked.
I think it worked pretty well.
But like, imagine that on a network. Do you honestly think there'd be a big
Yeah.
audience for that? I don't think I think video game based movies and TV shows. It doesn't matter how good it's gonna be. It's probably not gonna be very successful financially.
yeah.
So I don't like. If Agent Carter, a Marvel TV show, can get canceled because of lack of ratings, I get the feeling that a show about Mirror's Edge runners isn't gonna stick around.
Yeah.
Good job, Jesse. I appreciate you. Jesse, come on. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, what do you want to talk
your
about?
face.
Well, what about my face?
It's
It's
ugly.
kind of weird.
You
So
have to-
Jesse, how long? All right. So today we had a huge storm up in upstate New York,
Well, you guys had a huge storm. I saw nothing apparently.
and our power went out. And you see, Jesse here was in the middle of a long session of Kingdom Hearts. And
Let me bring this up. Trigger.
Trigger.
do you want to explain how long you went without saving?
9 hours.
About an hour and a half.
Alright.
An hour and a half of Kingdom Hearts.
That's
one
not
play.
bad.
When I saw the
Well,
text, I was
see-
worried for you. I'm not worried for you.
The reason, because you don't really realize like how long Kingdom Hearts 2 is. Like I definitely played 1 a lot more than I played 2, but I had already started this session and I'm going through trying to like 100% it and get like literally everything.
Mhm.
So I'm taking my sweet ass time. And I literally played the game like 6 hours straight today, and I got almost nothing done because I'm trying to 100% it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
Well, it's like with Kingdom Hearts 2, you go through every world twice as opposed to just once, like you did
yeah,
in the first
and
game.
like
so.
I haven't even beat all of the worlds once yet, and I've only been through 2 of the worlds now twice.
Imagine because I don't know if you're interested in like going through all the Kingdom Hearts games one day, just like one by one, and maybe 100%ing them. But Birth by Sleep, apparently, according to the completionist, is a hefty task. So good luck with that if you ever do that. So I don't know. Would you ever do that? Would you want 100% the other like Kingdom Hearts games?
If I actually had like a PS4 and I could get the remastered ones, then maybe.
The PS3 is what they're on.
Oh, PS3 then, because I don't have that either. But like I really don't like. Obviously, I like Kingdom Hearts, but I really don't like playing them on the handheld systems.
I don't blame you.
It's kind of a chore. Like, I have Birth by Sleep, and I have Dream Drop Distance, but they're just not really that fun.
Dude,
Just 'cause
2.8.
the controls are terrible.
2.8, dude. You'll have Dream Drop Distance on
And then
console.
2.9, and then 2.95, and then 2.97.
Don't give them ideas.
It's not idea. They're already in the works.
It's like,
I
we
guarantee it.
announced Kingdom Hearts 3. But...
Is this gonna be...
See, I still remember, like, specifically seeing at the end of the trailer, going to be released late 2015.
Dude, welcome to my pain of The Last Guardian that I've been waiting for how many fucking years?
See, I didn't even know what that was.
Yeah, but Last
I want
Guardian's
that fucking-
coming out this year.
Yeah.
And
Good.
Kingdom
At least
Hearts
it's
3
coming out.
isn't coming
Wait,
out
is
till
it
But at
later.
least,
Kingdom
like, the
Hearts
last...
3 was supposed to come out last
The
year.
Last Guardian was announced like 8 years ago. And it's like... At least we're finally getting that. I feel bad that Kingdom Hearts 3 because I'm excited for it, but I don't feel nearly as bad for Kingdom Hearts fans as I do fans of The Last Guardian. Because like, oh, was it 2008? Last Guardian, cool, and then we didn't hear anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like cool,
Well, they
solid work.
Is it coming to PC?
You can make the argument,
PlayStation
though,
exclusive.
Kingdom Hearts 2, what was that, 2005?
Like 2000, yeah, but we have gotten so many Kingdom Hearts. I know that they're not Kingdom Hearts 3, but a lot of people have said that Dream
Yeah,
Drop
but
Distance is basically Kingdom Hearts 3. Just put a 3 there, and it's
Well, yeah, but even that came out, like, what, 2 years ago?
like 2 years ago. Yeah. But
Yeah.
at least then, like, we haven't had I don't even know when Shadow of the Colossus came out, but it's been so fucking long.
Yeah,
It's
been a
like
long-
I'm just waiting for
That
it.
game holds up though.
Damn straight it does. It was nominated for Game of the Decade. Me and Nate were talking about that. It's like I don't know. I'm pumped. Not to shit. Honestly, if you want, we could have a freaking like one podcast. We could have an hour-long discussion about how much we want to shit on Square Enix for the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 still isn't out. But
And they have Final Fantasy VII coming out again.
Well, I don't think there's a guarantee which one they're doing first. I think they're putting out Kingdom Hearts 3 first.
well, Final Fantasy VII is episodic,
Oh, it is.
so we don't know.
So they might just...
We could probably like assume that at least one episode of that will be out before Kingdom Hearts 3. Even though they said the Final Fantasy episodic, like obviously this is old news, but they will be huge. It's not gonna be
Yeah.
like a Telltale game where you beat it in 2 hours. They'll be like 9-10 hour.
Yeah.
Well, have they said what they're doing at E3 yet? Have they announced?
I cannot.
No, they're not doing any Kingdom Hearts. It's just 15 or Final Fantasy 15.
Well, they're scumbags.
Yeah.
What if that's all a lie? What if they have Kingdom Hearts 3 like booths and stuff ready, and they're just not?
They could be.
I mean, that's what like Nintendo said. They're just doing Zelda. They're not even showing NX or any of that. So it's like maybe they're just kind of like lying to us, even though it's like not good to lie to the consumer. Why can't just everybody do what Bethesda did? Announce your game like a month or two before it comes out. Fallout 4 was awesome just because we didn't have to wait 10 years for it.
Hey, just so you guys know, Fallout 4, it's going to be out in like 2 months.
Yeah, that was amazing. How great was that press conference?
They
That's pretty
broke
good.
the internet.
Yeah. No, I think PlayStation conference broke the internet with, oh, hey guys, here's The Last Guardian. Oh, don't worry, hey, Final Fantasy 7. Oh, wait, one more bomb for you. Shenmue 3. Or Shenmue. I don't...
Shenmue.
Wasn't that bad?
Shenmue is apparently one of the most highly... Like, I've never played it. I know...
Like
Well, no, not the other game, but wasn't Shenmue 3 like bad?
no, Shenmue 3 hasn't came.
Oh, it did.
No.
Basically, if you want a really good idea...
Shenmue 2?
Oh, there's a second one?
Yeah, there's
Well, I
a
mean,
first
You're
one.
shitting all over
Well,
that.
you just said there was a third one, and now you're questioning if there's a second one.
Well, no. That was the one that you know what I'm talking, the video I'm talking
Yeah, it
about.
was Shenmue.
No, that was...
Like, no,
great.
that game is like, it's got like the most underground fan base ever, and anybody basically that shits on that game basically
Dies.
gets instantly penetrated.
Like, if you want to know, like, the history about that, like, obviously I've never played those games. I want to. Huber Hype, you should check him out, because he's, like, he was the guy who I showed you the video of who was, like, freaking out when they showed that announcement where he, like, jumped out of his chair and was like, oh my god. He just has such a love for that franchise.
You know what other fans are really, like, deadly? Just, like, fans of death metal bands. Like,
Baby
if you ever,
metal.
like, make fun of a death metal band, or, like, just a metal band in general, like,
Yeah, what do we mean by death metal right now?
Yeah.
Well, you could
Not my type of
not
music.
exactly death metal, but just any sort of mineral or
Mineral?
minerals.
Any types of
But
minerals.
I mean, I
metal
listen
and
to a lot of
the
different kinds
subgenres of
music.
metal,
Mm.
but like you could go like Slipknot or like
I forgot about them.
Yeah. I mean, that's like that with
Disturbed.
No,
Or
I mean,
if you say one bad thing about them, there's
mean-
gonna be right outside your house.
Is
I-
there? Is
I
that
feel-
a thing?
no, I mean, like, I feel like that's a thing with like every single band because everybody's so passionate about music and everything. It's just, if somebody brings up a band that they like and you're like, I don't like them, it's like, why don't you like them?
It's like, I don't like them. Get over it. It's
Yeah,
like,
like people will try
Yeah,
and make
no,
it.
If somebody like comes up to me and or like not necessarily comes up to me, but like if somebody gets in my car and I'm playing music I like and they're like, I don't want to listen to this. It's like, it's my fucking car and this is my music. Like,
Well, you've done that to me before.
We've all done that
Where you
to
like
each
trying
other.
to change the
Yeah.
music.
I've done that to you.
Yeah.
well, yeah, but
I jump out of
don't
the
try
back
to
seat.
like change. Like I'm not trying. I'm talking about people that like don't even want to listen to like that genre of music. They ask you to change it. It's like, no, absolutely not.
I think it's one of those things. Like, I'll do that about video games, obviously. Somebody be like, why don't you like it? I'm like, I want to know why. Because I hate it when somebody's
Yeah.
just like, I just don't like it. No, give me a reason. There's no, you just don't like it. There's a reason you don't like it. With Jesse, I ask him all the time. You're like, I just don't like it.
And I'm never gonna ask.
I know, and it frustrates me to hell. But, like, with music, I think it's, like, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a big music guy. It seems kind of harder to say why you don't like the song. I mean, really, you could say the beat, the message.
Well, it depends.
The
on,
chorus,
like, there's
I don't know,
people
really.
that listen to music like pretty much just for the beat, and there's people that listen to music for lyrics, and like, all I'm probably gonna get shit on for this.
Probably. By the
But,
two people who watch this.
Yeah, by the two people that watch this, that I feel like people that are into like heavier music usually are more into it like for the lyrics than the beat. And then people that listen to like, I don't know, Skrillex, obviously they're in it for just the beat. Like,
Because there's so many
because,
lyrics. with
I
that.
mean, nowadays they do a lot of like, what is it called, trap music, where it's like
Yeah.
dubstep and rapping at the same time. That's kind of what they turned into.
I just listen to whatever song. Like, I hear a song and I like, Spotify, cool. Like, I don't, like, to me, it just doesn't matter to me about genre or any of those. It's just like, do I like it? Sure.
I think the feel of the music is huge too. Like the reason I don't listen to like heavier music religiously is because a lot of it feels angry and a lot of it feels like there's a lot of hate in it. I guess, and
Dude,
I
you
don't
are
feel.
literally just pissing off an entire genre.
Well, no,
of music lovers.
One.
and that's good sometimes. It's good to feel angry.
Okay,
but
good.
like-
Use that disclaimer. Because I feel like
It's
somebody
good.
hears that comment and it's like,
Yeah, dude,
what are
you're
you, my
you're
parents?
shitting on my
No,
music.
but like
Yeah,
I just
seriously.
can't. I just can't relate to it. That's why I don't really listen.
I mean,
to it
like,
often.
it seems like most like heavier music that I listen to is like more on the depressing end, like stuff about suicide or like anything like that, or like any like.
Happy music.
Jeez.
Like,
I mean-
that sounded so wrong coming out.
I mean, it's like.
I really love songs about suicide.
Happy music.
I mean, it's like that kind of stuff, and it's just. That's why you see people like that have like been like contemplated something like that or like
Yeah.
done all that. That's why they can relate to like the heavier music side, and they don't listen to it because they like a guy throwing his throat and making some weird noise coming out that sounds pretty decent.
Yeah.
They're listening to it for the lyrics and like listening for the
Well, there's a
message.
difference between like pain and anger.
Do you get the feeling that people who like music, like really big music people, are really judgmental about music, though? It's like,
Like,
I mean, I'm pretty big on music, and I'm not gonna say I'm not really judgmental on music, because like I'll listen to anything. Like, what I'm listening to that day is honestly based on my mood. Like, if I'm kind of in a bad mood, I tend to listen to heavier music.
Yeah.
But if I'm in a good mood, I'll listen to like rap or like stuff like that. Just like more, I guess, fun stuff.
Yeah, no, I
where-
get
so
that.
like it. I don't know, but there's also songs that like. I don't even know. Like an example, I guess like "Blood on the Dance Floor." Like I
you
could
can't see
never-
it, but
I
Kevin's
could
actually
never-
coughing up blood at the moment.
Yeah, no, like I can never listen to that because the lyrics are terrible.
Oh, okay.
The,
No, never mind.
The beat
Kevin's
is terrible.
Oh, I
like,
know he's still
it's just. Yeah.
Again, you
hearing
just
that
pissed
name
off an entire
literally-
Tumblr page.
That's fine. But
I like.
I don't know. I'm so judgmental towards that music because it's like I don't know how you're famous. I'm sorry.
It's like, no offense, but it's just bad.
It's like no
No offense, but it's awful.
No
It's
offense,
terrible.
it's bad.
Like I'm sorry.
Oh,
If you listen to it, I'm sorry. But
Like we had a friend that was obsessed with them for a long time, and then he came to his senses.
I've only heard one song by
He
them,
literally just one day he's like, you know what? They're actually
and it was
garbage.
during like when Devil May Cry, the new one, came out, and everybody was complaining that he was emo, and it was like it was a joke.
It's like,
that,
let's go listen to an emo
no,
song.
they put the he put the disc in. I think it was Angry Joe. He put the disc in for Devil May Cry, and Blood on the Dance Floor was on the television. And I was like, I get the joke. I didn't agree with it, but I thought it was a pretty funny joke. The song was not for me at all. It's like, what?
I'm
I
so
just don't-
fresh. I got the keys to the bakery. That's literally.
Like,
And they're
literally,
trying to scream that line. It's just like,
There's just so
what
much
are you
blood
doing?
all over this table.
And then
now.
like even the beat in the background, not only does it not go with the song, but it's just like it feels like they took a keyboard, took all of the keys out of it except for one, and just started sliding. the shit
I
out of
wasn't
that
afraid
key.
of like copyright strikes for our channel because I don't want to have to deal with any of that shit. I would have you two do like a reaction video. I would get sued
Yeah.
by people, obviously.
Yeah, no.
Old joke, but-
If we weren't afraid of copyright strikes, I would literally just grab my phone and start playing a song right now.
I mean, that would just you do really want to give like a disease to anybody who actually listens to this.
Yeah, no. Like I would put trigger warning.
Do you think Brendan Urie is panicking at the disco because there's blood on the dance floor?
fuck yourself.
I like him. I like him a lot. He's
Brendan Urie.
he's a funny guy.
Well, there's a lot of controversy behind him because he gets like power hungry, and like all the other guys in the band left because he's like
Oh, I was
he
so
wants it all
confused
to be him.
because I think at first when you said power hungry, maybe it's because it's like 3 a.m, but at first I thought that you just mean he just like beats people up for sandwiches. Like I said,
he's just really hungry.
power hungry.
Do you dream about that kind of shit too?
Maybe tonight. Who knows?
Okay, we're gonna start a series where Mike talks about his dreams.
Seriously though, like
Dream talk.
my nightmares are like, hey, there's a serial killer chasing me. His nightmares are there's a ram in the road.
Okay, in reality, if we could have like some generic like sketch like
Yeah.
person draw it, I would happily sit here on the mic and just talk about it, and then somebody make something out of it.
I mean,
If you want me to start doing that, I'm game.
I mean, granted,
got-
my weirdest nightmare was I went to a different planet. There was an anime girl there that literally,
This is starting out great.
literally, she lived in a tree, and everybody that went into the tree became trees. And I was like, of course, curious of why the fuck everybody was becoming trees. All of a sudden, I'm knocked out, and I wake up to see my boy Nathan Flasco over there with his shirt off and his nipples like out, and there's this green juice flowing in, and then he just becomes a tree. And then she comes over to me and says, "You're next," and I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Here's the problem with this whole. We have situations like that where I don't think there's anybody who would draw that willingly.
Green
I
juice
would've
is
loved
shooting
it. If I
into
was
my
an actual
Yeah.
artist, I would draw that immediately.
Hey, if you somehow end up listening to this and you are good at art or even bad at art, I want you to contact this channel by saying plums in the comments.
Why plums?
Because plums are in right now.
And then we'll email you.
Plums in right now.
And
I
you
feel
just-
like it's out of
I-
season.
Plums are in right now.
Isn't it like a strawberry
Plums
season?
are in right
Like
now.
in
Did you
mango?
not see Civil War? Plums are in right
Wait,
now.
what does that make fucking sense?
Yeah, that doesn't actually make sense.
What are you talking about? Bucky was buying some plums. It became a meme. Plums are in right now.
You're
We
almost
need to
as
keep
bad
you
as
off
Raven
of
when it comes to
Facebook.
shitty memes.
Whoa!
We really
I
need
agree
to
with
keep
that.
you off of Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, to be
Yeah.
fair, I didn't see that on Facebook.
I saw that on meme Tumblr.
I actually saw it on a Snapchat. Somebody was like, "Look at these
I
plums."
half expected you to say iFunny. I'm not saying
I would never.
it seemed like that.
No, that's like
9gag.
it's almost as bad as BuzzFeed. Stop. No, I wanna go on record right now. I fucking hate BuzzFeed.
Really?
I hate them because they're hypocrites. Like every article is a fucking hypocritical.
Did you used to like him?
I've never liked them.
I just watch their videos.
I watch them
Because
every
they
once in a while.
pop up.
Some of their videos are funny, and other videos it's just like
Yeah, it's like
10
adult,
minutes of
like
nothing.
it's like the cheesy dad humor.
Yeah.
Like,
I would usually love that because I love shit humor.
yeah.
But it's like,
It's like, Dad, stop.
I just like see random articles. It's a collection of like just the headlines. It's like, oh man, this is like they'll bash something and then the next article they'll praise it in another form. And it's just I don't want to get into too much detail, but it's just it feels so hypocritical and I hate it. I don't know. I had to get that many no, but honestly, if you're game for the whole dream talk conversation, I would be game. But here's the problem with that one in terms of making content. One, we actually need to make content. Just want to clear that up with you.
Wait, we need to
What is
put content on YouTube in
That-
order to
do something.
get views?
Man.
I mean, even then, there's no guarantee. But like,
fuck that shit.
you know,
We have to
With-
do work?
with Dream, we definitely can. Like, that's one of those things that either one of two things happen. Either we do it randomly, like whenever one of us has a crazy dream, and then people complain that we don't do it enough. If we ever have anybody who watches
I
it,
got plenty of crazy dreams. in my
or
arsenal.
we do it too often, and then people think we're faking it.
Yeah.
So
I got plenty of crazy dreams in my arsenal.
I love how you already figured out how to solve those two issues. Top notch, top quality.
He just has a
Yeah.
Gatling gun of dreams that he spits out on
I mean,
YouTube.
I mean, quite the amount.
I mean, I've rolled over saying I'll take the pizza and woke myself up because I literally said
take
I'll
Okay.
take the pizza.
There is pizza over there, like in the corner. You can't see me pointing, but there is, and I want it, and Jesse won't let me have it.
It's the
My-
only food in my house.
My, I'm sure I've done it before, but my family has a tendency to talk in their sleep. And, I've tried to wake my mom up before while she was having a dream about working at Dunkin' Donuts. And
you can't have the coffee.
yeah, I was like, hey mom, can I do this thing? And she's like, alright, one mocha latte. And I'm like, wait mom, you're not working right now, you're sleeping. And she's like, alright, do you want sugar in that?
That's when you say yes and
Yeah,
see what happens.
I started going along with it, and she just never woke up. She's just,
Yeah, no, I used to.
You could sue.
When I was younger, I don't think I've told any of you guys these stories, so you're in for a treat.
Oh, I love treats.
I've never told you guys these stories. First time for everything on this microphone, man.
Yeah, no, when I was younger, I used to not only talk in my sleep, but I would sleepwalk on occasion. So one time, there's two stories. I got up and just walked into my mom's room, and this is all my mom telling me these things. Like, I have no, like, I don't remember them happening. But I walk into her room, and she said she woke up, and I was just staring at her.
that's terrifying.
And but she wasn't scared because it was like a little like 6-year-old kid.
God,
She
I'd be-
just thought something was
Yeah,
wrong.
I'd be even
I
more
would
scared.
be fucking terrified.
I would
So
punch
anyways-
you in the face.
I would literally drop kick you.
No,
If I
she
was
woke
your
up
mom.
and she was like, "What's wrong?" And I just kind of looked at her and I was like, "Why am I here?" She was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "The bathroom's at the other end of the hallway." And then she was like, "So go to the bathroom." And I was like, "Okay." And I just walked out of the room.
Yo, I would literally drop kick you right then and there.
My 6-year-old
Yo, could-
child walked into my room
I
and
was
just stared at me.
Yeah, just like, Mom.
I would take the closest lamp and crack you.
That's like a Kubrick movie. It's
Yeah, like
No, alright,
I
so there's another one.
I fucking hate
And,
spooky shit.
This was when I was like 14. So there's like a huge gap between stories. But I didn't sleepwalk. But my mom, like, I don't have a door in my room. And my mom just walked past my room in the middle of the night. And she heard me talking, so she thought I was awake. So she came into my room. And she just looked at me and I was sleeping. And I just started laughing my ass off. Like, in my sleep.
Yes.
And then she was like, "Jesse, what are you laughing at?" And she was like, I was like,
Everything.
SpongeBob's making fun of Patrick right now. Like, he's fucking getting him, man.
Alright.
And then she was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "Man, SpongeBob's being so mean right now."
It's like you're high in your
hilarious."
sleep. Oh,
And she was
man.
like, "What?" And then I started snoring.
And then you started snoring.
Alright, I have a sleepwalk story, and then I have a question. But I was sleeping one time like people do, and I
think I know this story.
I
I think so. Was I
I
there?
start with no. Okay, all right. That's another one. I have two now.
Remember this.
So
I
when
was
it's
like,
that one,
I was
you're
about
terrified.
like 10 or 12, I want to say, and I woke up in my mom's room, just with like vomiting on the floor. Like I somehow managed. Like what? I guess my mom filled me in, and I got up from my bed and just started like puking, and I left a trail of puke all the way to my
Oh
mom's
my
room.
god!
Instead of like going to the bathroom, I'm just like, help me.
All of a sudden, your eyes just go to the back of your head and start crawling on the wall like
Oh God, don't,
possession.
Yeah, like you were
Bakashu,
just a little
bakashu.
demon.
don't put those images in my head. It's like 3 a.m. But yeah. Okay, so another story. I was having a slumber party, you know, pillow fights and all, and
Especially pillow fights.
my boy Mike and Jesse were there. I don't know if you were there, Kevin.
Kevin was sleeping in the sunroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we were okay. So we were in the basement, and me and Jesse were just having a conversation. It was like really late at night. When out of nowhere, Nate gets up, sits straight up, breathing really heavily, and we're like, "Nate, are you okay?" And he's just looking around, like in shock, eyes wide. And then he just closed his eyes, he lied back down, and went back to bed. And we were just like, "Are you fucking kidding me with this shit? I'm not sleeping tonight."
No,
that was
no,
terrible.
I was down there too, and I remember like Nate was just like,
He was just
No,
freaking out.
there was one time where Nick was there, and he was like, "Nate, are you all right?" And then I just like fell back asleep, and he's like, "You scared the shit out of me."
You've done it more than
yeah,
once.
you've done that.
I've done
than-
it at Kevin's where
Stay out of my house.
I looked at you and I'm like, I hate you, and then I went back
I
to
remember
sleep.
that.
Yeah.
I was really
No,
disappointed.
but like going back to Nate in the basement, like him waking up and like heavy breathing and everything. I was sitting there like on the couch and everything. I was just looking at my phone, and it was just us three having a conversation. Nate just gets up and he's just sitting there, and his arms are on his legs, and he's just
terrified.
and he's just like look. He didn't blink at all, and he was just staring, and just like heavy breathing, and all of a sudden he got calm, laid back down, and was just out.
You
And I'm
literally
like,
just repeated exactly what I had just
yeah,
said.
but then I'm like, I'm out, and I just went to the sunroom and fell
Well,
right asleep.
I think I told you guys a story.
I swear to God, if you
once.
tell the exact same story,
No. It's not about Nate. It's about you.
it's about me. What did I do?
I told you the story.
Well,
before.
you know, you've told me
So
a lot
we
of
were in
stories.
Nate's basement, and you were in the box you used to be obsessed with.
I lost a bet. I had to sleep in that box. That was
Yeah,
tough.
alright. So Mike lost a bet, and he had to sleep in this box full of blankets, and he just curled up into a ball in the box and fell asleep.
Granted, that's what he
So
normally
anyways.
does.
He
It's comfortable.
it was like 5 in the morning, and I have always had trouble sleeping, so I was up, and everybody else was sleeping, and then I see Mike get up out of the box.
I remember this.
Yeah,
Oh,
then
yeah,
I
yeah.
remember I
Yeah.
told you guys. I don't
Yeah.
know if I told Mike though. But alright, so you got out of the box, and I thought you were just going to the bathroom. I was like, "Oh, what's up, Mike? Like, why'd you wake up?" You just didn't answer me. I'm like, "Oh, maybe he's like not a morning person because you're not." And
not.
so I
don't
was
even
like,
know what
"Ah, he's
morning
just
is."
ignoring me. Just let him do his thing." You literally went to go in the bathroom and you stared at the door. And I was like, does he not know how to open a door? Like, what's going on? And you just stared at the door. And then you just turned around. And I was like, are you okay? Like, are you sick or something? And you heard me. And you walked up to the end of the couch.
That's terrifying.
And stared at me.
No, oh my
I
God.
was like, Mike, like, you better not be pranking me. Like, I literally thought I was about to, like, have to kick your ass.
I don't remember
Like,
any of this.
Like, I was getting ready to, like, fight you. I was so scared.
Yo,
Like,
I'm glad I
I
was
was like-
fucking
I was
passed
like-
out,
Yeah, your
dude.
jukes.
Because I would have drop kicked him
Literally-
right then and
literally,
there.
I started to, like, sit up slowly. I'm like, Mike, like, you're messing with me, right? Like, calm down. Like, are you good? And then I was like, I kept trying to talk to him, and nobody woke up. And I was like, this has got to be a nightmare. And then Mike, he like, not only did he turn around, but he did like the like stereotypical movie thing where he like takes his leg and he goes around like doing 180 degrees, and then he stands there for a little bit, like just staring off into like the darkness of the other side of your basement. And then he walked back over to the box, curled up into a ball, and fell asleep.
Yeah,
I
I would have
remember-
fucking
I
drop
didn't.
kicked.
I didn't sleep.
I would
that
have
night.
drop kicked him right
Like,
then and there.
I don't appreciate myself after hearing that. I don't know why.
I remember-
that was one of the scariest moments.
I remember one time.
I gotta cut you off, Nate. I want to know what the fuck your question was because a while ago.
Yeah, you said
No,
you
I know what the question is.
Okay,
but
fine. Tell your story.
I remember one time Mike got up from his box and
That box is gonna be a focal point to so many stories.
yeah, in my basement there's a bathroom right next to the box, but there's also a bathroom upstairs. And he walked over to the stairs. He just stared up the stairs, and I'm like, Mike, hey, what's up? And he's like, I have to pee. And then he turned around and then went back to the bathroom in the basement.
He was just so tired, he almost went up the stairs. He was like, nah.
I don't want to do it. Wait, so would you be more scared if a 25-year-old was sitting there staring at you sleeping, or a 5-year-old?
A 5-year-old.
A
I've seen a
5-year-old.
Kubrick movie. I don't even know what movie it was, but I've seen the Kubrick movie with the twins, and it's just terrifying.
I say, I'm gonna disagree. I'll say 25-year-old.
I mean, okay, if you want to know
I
my
see a kid,
something that
at
I'd
the
be
end
terrified
my
of, so
fucking-
something that I
Well,
do.
if it's
but
your
they're talking.
child.
I would fucking drop kick.
Don't do that
The
again.
reason I say 5-year-old is because, like, statistics.
You said 25, not 5.
Well, no, why? Well, yeah. The reason I say
I understand that
wouldn't be
it's
scared
3 in
of
the
a
morning,
5-year-old.
but come on, Jesse, be more consistent with your words.
Like, if it was like your own kid, or even if it was like your little like cousin or whatever, you're just
Drop kick
babysitting.
'em.
Like, if that, like, kids are more like likely to like sleepwalk, have night terrors, which is pretty much like the same thing what happens to Nate sometimes, where he just gets up hyperventilating and then
Yeah.
goes back to bed.
That scares the shit out of all of
It's
us.
so funny.
Yeah, yeah, but like kids are, like, that just happens to kids more. So if it was a 25-year-old, I wouldn't be like, oh, they're sleepwalking, or oh, they're hyperventilating. I'd be like, this guy's about to fucking kill me.
Yeah.
Like, whereas a little kid, not only that, but if they were trying to kill me, it's like they're tiny, so you just hold your hand down. You're like, no, stop.
It's
So
like-
you just put your hand in his head.
Just-
Yeah, it's put the knife down. Stop.
What are you doing?
Jeez.
Kill. It's like,
Literally
no.
just pick him
I would
up,
literally
duct
drop
tape
kick him though.
him.
You just
Yeah,
want-
you just
your
pick him
goal
up,
for
duct tape
every-
him to a wall, and then you're
Yo,
fine.
I swear to God, if
safe.
somebody comes to me at the end of my bed,
Kev-
stares at me for more than 5 minutes, I'm drop kicking.
Kevin is gonna
You
run
would
for
wait
president.
5 minutes before you drop.
Yeah, dude. Because he's just gonna stare at me like,
Well,
Are you
I'm
okay?
not joking when I say my story with Mike. That went on, like, between him staring at the bathroom door and coming and staring at me and then turning around and just staring off into the distance before actually going back to the box. That was a solid, like, half hour, 45
yeah.
minutes.
I give
Okay,
him-
now you're exaggerating just a little bit.
I'm not
I don't know why
joking.
you didn't do something then. If you're just like
I would have
sitting
drop kicked you.
Okay,
Well,
I want
Well,
Kevin
the
to run for
reason I didn't
president.
do something-
Drop kick everyone. 2017. It's like, you know, that whole, like, you would just be like, ISIS, no problem.
Drop kick him to death, yeah.
Child pregnancy, don't worry. Child pregnancy, teen pregnancy. Okay, it is 3 in the
Child-
morning. Oh god,
Child pregnancy.
Child-
That's like,
it's not cool.
That's
that's
deep.
just disgusting.
That's
I don't
just
know,
you're
man.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh no, teen pregnancy, drop kick in 2016. I'm running for Kevin. I'm gonna write Kevin Boss. on
Civil
my
rights,
vote
just drop kick it.
But yeah, anyways, the reason I didn't do anything is
Taxes, drop
you
kick.
Drop
see,
kick him.
I
Kick
know
him to the ground.
now. Kick taxes to the ground.
We did it.
Alright, sorry, Jesse, continue.
No, but
Memes.
yes. But the reason I didn't do anything is because, first of all, Mike wasn't like actually attacking me. So I was like, as long as he stays at the
So
end
you
of
would
the
wait
couch.
until he, like, fucking mauls you?
I
It's like,
gotta-
oh, he's killing me now.
Oh
Jesse's
my-
logic was if I was at the edge of his bed holding a knife, he'd be like, well, he's not doing anything to me. So.
Well, no, if you were holding a knife,
I'd drop kick you.
I probably would have attacked you, but
Drop
like
kicked you, yes.
because not like if I woke one of you guys up,
It's
Nate
like,
would
oh, I feel bad. This murderer was just trying to kill me, but I woke you up.
if I turned and woke one of you guys up, you guys would have just shit yourselves and ran away because that's just.
I would have drop kicked him.
Yeah.
How many times does Kevin have to say? Kevin's gonna say it so many times that he's gonna start sounding like a Facebook meme.
No, but and like I was like, well, if Mike is just sleepwalking, like you can actually like hurt someone waking them up while they're sleepwalking.
That's a myth.
I don't know, man.
It's totally a myth.
I don't want to try it and then be like, hey.
You want to know how I know? So when I was a little kid, used to be a bathroom right next to my room. So I slept walking. I walked past the bathroom, walked into the kitchen, and pissed in the garbage can. And then, like, I was woken up by my mom, and I'm fine. Sure, I pissed in that garbage can.
Are you fine? Are you fine?
I don't see my point. He's
Oh,
not
my,
okay.
hey, it's 3 in the morning. Is it? What time is it right now? It is 3:30 in the morning, and we are still doing.
Crash here.
I'm not gonna crash.
The-
I have Ratchet and Clank.
I
to
don't
run.
have air conditioning here.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you have air conditioning too?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Hashtag Team Ash. Airs.
Woo!
Airs.
Airs.
Yeah, it gets pretty hot in my house.
It's honestly not as bad right now as it was the other day when
Well,
we
that's
stayed over.
because during the storm, it got really cold, and like, I left all the windows open.
By
because
really,
I really
cold,
don't
you
care.
mean 76?
That's really cool. Dude, let me
really.
tell you, I gotta say
When
this.
it's like 90, it goes from 90 degrees to 76. That's a huge difference.
One day you two both
Yeah,
need to,
yes.
like, there needs to be an RTX that you guys come along with, just because you need to experience how great that weather was, just because it was hot, and I'm sure anybody
But
who
it's not
lives in
humid.
Texas would be, it's not humid at all, it feels wonderful. Here in
Granted,
Freaking
I
New
sweat,
York,
I,
it's
I
humid
never sweat so
all the
much.
time, but it was like,
I sweat so much though. Holy, I
Did
felt yeah. Oh yeah.
we weren't even, I mean, you were outside more than I was, because there was like, I think there was a solid, like, hour where I lost you, and I was like, I feel like I lost my child, and then I left and did my own thing.
I just
Wait,
lost my
Kevin's
kid.
the
Oh
child
well.
in the situation?
Yeah, how am I the child?
Kevin was the child. And
I had the hotel card. I had literally everything that we.
I'm telling you
needed.
this right now. Kevin was the child at RTX, 100%, just because of like how he was with certain YouTubers.
Do we have to go with you and Stuttering Craig?
Okay,
The
Stuttering
hover
Craig.
hand, Mike.
Okay, it was.
The hover
My
hand.
hand
hand
was
was
on
bad.
Barbara. No, it was not nearly as bad.
Mike took a picture with Barbara
Dunkelman.
Dunkelman.
I was nervous as
Rooster
hell
Teeth.
because she is amazing.
And
She's
the
hilarious.
picture looked like he was doing a hover hand.
Hey, we zoomed in on the picture. It was not. It was like my fist was like. That's how it was. I wasn't like gripping. Just gripping your shoulder.
You just gotta squeeze the
No.
shit out of their shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Does
they
it break
bleed,
their
it's a
shoulder?
plus.
No, it was.
You just meet someone you admire, boob grab.
Boob grab.
Just grope them.
No.
You know, just a nice hand.
Yeah, that's what I
hands,
did with
you know?
Stutter and Craig, obviously. No, with
Yeah.
Stutter and Craig, I was like, because like, if Craig ever was to listen to this, he's my hero of all time. Like, I've been watching it. Like, it's him and Jeff Ramsey are the two people who I wanted to meet, and I got to be like, I didn't get to meet Jeff, but I got to talk to Craig, and that was amazing. But Jeff signed my GG button, so that was all that matters. But there were YouTubers with Kevin where he,
Yeah.
especially like a good example with Nova Den when he was doing his whole beard adventure from
Yeah,
creature to creature.
Oh man,
He
I
was literally the
so
child.
Fucking nervous, like because
When he went to Ray and he went with his little Poro, he looked like the happiest
Yeah,
kid in the
I-
world. He was holding
Yeah.
the Poro like, hi Ray, can you sign my Poro?
Yo, because it was like I've been watching these guys since like before I got into high
Wait a
school.
minute. Ray doesn't play League.
I know.
So why would you have him sign a Poro?
Because he
Why
needed
not?
something to get Ray's signature.
Alright, well,
I had a GG button.
I had a
He had a
Poro.
Poro.
But yeah, like just going up to people that you've watched before, like you even remember things anymore. Because I don't remember anything prior to high school,
Yeah.
and it's just like I remember watching those guys like prior to high school, and I'm like, holy shit, these guys are awesome. I've been looking up to them since I was a wee little guy, and then meeting them in real life, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I'm still like honestly surprised looking because I don't know. I've looked back at those pictures from RTX and all I can think to myself is, holy shit, meeting Barbara was real, meeting Ray was real,
Yeah,
meeting Craig. I as much as I want to have a different Facebook profile picture because I look like a complete like 12-year-old in that picture.
It-
Just the fact that I got to meet Stuttering Craig of Screw Attack was just mind blowing to me
Mhm.
because I bumped into him while you were meeting the Ninja Sex Party guys.
Oh yeah,
And I
they
was
were
just
great.
like, what? So that's what
You're
I want
welcome,
to do
still.
is because Kevin and I will be going again next year, and hopefully like Nate and Jesse. And maybe
How much did it
it depends.
We'll talk
The
about that
more
later.
we don't talk about it later, but it's it is one of those situations. The more people who go, the cheaper it is.
Yeah.
That's true.
So if we can get like 6 people to go, it's gonna be significant.
For me and Mike to both go,
Let's not talk finances.
Yeah, don't talk finances.
Because as is, like
Yeah.
we are not in the position to talk finances about anything. So it's just one of those. Because we are people
Yeah.
in the youngin group.
Wait, I'm a person?
3:30 in the morning, everybody. Okay.
I guess.
We're almost about to hit an hour, so we probably should wrap this up. If you don't watch, there's no video. If you listen to this all the way through, congratulations. You deserve a prize. You are not getting shit. You deserve a prize. I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. I am Mike. With me was Nate, Kevin, Jesse. Say goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Nate's kind of gay or
Yeah,
something.
but
It's going to end every podcast like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's how you ended the last one.
But Jesse's pretty, like
Gay.
fish.
Hey, you have a
Pretty
fish
gorgeous
face.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, it started again. So yeah,
Jesse's a beautiful man.
thank you for watching. Hit that Thank you for
That
listening, not
window's
watching.
looking
Hit,
mighty fine.
hit that subscribe button if you don't want
Taller
content.
than the window.
If you want, hit that subscribe button if you don't want daily content, because we don't provide that at all. If you enjoyed us, share us, talk about us. Just get us out there so it feels like these videos actually mean something.
So Mike actually feels like he needs to edit.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've accomplished something in life.
Yeah, give me the feeling that
That's
that being here at
fucking
3:30
deep,
in the
dude.
morning meant something. Be a
It's
pal.
deep.
Okay. It's always deep with us. Deep wounds. We cry. Sad face. Tear. Okay, thank you for watching. You guys have been awesome.
Yeah. Bye.
I hate all of you. Stop it.